Hey everybody, what's going on? Kyle here with part 2 of Up and Up. This part we're going to focus on the guitar solos as well as the studio and live endings. So we just left off with the bridge in the first part, and I forgot to mention the second time around on the bridge when you get to the last chord. So we're at, so you can say it's mine, clench your fists, and then see sunrise as a gift. Instead of playing the C octaves up here in the left hand, you're going to move down here and play these lower C octaves. And that's just before going into the guitar solo. So now moving to the guitar solo part, I'm going to show you the left hand first, and then we'll get the melody down in the right hand. So left hand's going to be the same exact thing as the chorus. It's going to be G octaves, up to D octaves, up to F octaves, and then down to C octaves. So G, D, F, C. Now right hand melody. This is Johnny solo, so it's G, A, B, D, E. Sorry, then G. So G, A, B, D, E, G, B. And then C, B, A, G, E, D. You play that 3 times. The third time, you're going to stop at this G. So you're not going to continue down to E and D. And then right after you hit the G, you're going to play this part. What that is C twice, then B, A, G, A, E, G, G, F, E, D, E, C. I recommend practicing this part just nice and slow, and then you can try to speed it up. Otherwise, you're probably going to have trouble doing it. So after that, that entire thing repeats again with the change to the very end. So I'm going to play that first part with the left hand so you can see where the left hand changes are. Pretty much left hand changes are every time you come back down and play this G. So right here, up to D octaves. F octaves. Right here, so when you play F in the left hand, this is where you stop at the G in the right hand. Don't continue down to E and D. And then C left hand. And then repeat again. And right here, once you get down to G, this is where you play. What that is D, B, C, D, B, C, D, D, C, B, A, G. The next part, so that was the C. So left hand for the next part, I actually move up to here, and here's where I start playing a little bit more than just octaves. So I move up, so instead of going back down to these Gs, I come up, I play these G octaves with a D in the middle. But it's actually the same chords. I'm just adding an extra note in between. So G and D, then down to D octaves with A in the middle, F octaves with C in the middle, then C octaves with G in the middle. So once again, same thing you just played. I'm just moving those first G octaves up to here, and then adding those extra notes in the middle. So right hand for this part. So I'm going to come up, going to play B, and then play G. For this part, I'm going to play it exactly as the guitar plays it, although with the piano it might sound a little bit different, or a little better if you played it, but I'm playing exactly as the guitar plays it, so you can see. So B, G, A, E, D. Play it 3 times. Third time, you're not going to move. Once you come down to this E, you're not going to play E and D. You're going to stop at E. And then you can't see it on the camera, but then you're going to come way up here to this C, the next C. You're going to play the same exact thing you just played before down here. This part. Playing the same exact thing, you're just playing it 1 octave higher. From there, repeat. B, then G. This time, once you get to that E, you're going to play F, B, F, E, B, C, D, and then D, C, B, A, G. So F, B, F, E, B, C, D, D, C, B, A, G. Right hand with that part would be that is that first solo. I'm going to play the entire thing a little bit slower just so you can kind of get a feel for that. So from the beginning, living off with the sunrise as a gift. And then from there, we're back into the chorus, same exact thing as before. It just repeats, and then we get to Noel's solo. That's a little bit easier. So for Noel's solo, same thing I do left hand. I play the same thing we just played for that second half of the of Johnny's guitar solo. It's the G octaves with D in the middle, D octaves with A in the middle, F octaves with C in the middle, and C octaves with G in the middle. So same exact thing. Right hand's the only thing that changes. Right hand's doing, once again, I'll show you along with the guitar, but I play a little bit differently. So start off with C, move down, B, A, G, come back up, play the C part again. This time, move up to D, and then play G twice. Then A, B flat, A, G. Again. And that just keeps repeating 4 times. Now how I play it is just so you're not hammering that away. Obviously it sounds better on guitar, so I just kind of just take out a few of those extra notes and it will sound good. And then playing with the left hand. For this part I do a little bit more involvement with the left hand, so instead of just playing, kind of playing the the chord and then playing the lower left hand note with the 2 higher notes. But if you want to make it simple, you could just play. I always recommend starting off with just keeping it simple, just so you can kind of get it down and then build from there. So like I said, that repeats 4 times, and then we get off to the ending. Ending is the same thing as the intro. And then I'll show you the studio end first, and then we'll go on to the live ending. So studio ending, and the song just kind of stops. This will be Don't Ever Give Up. Don't ever give up. So just stops right there. So coming down to the ending part now. Left hand's going to play C and G. Right hand's going to be C, D, G. Left hand move down to A and E. Right hand A, C, D. Last chord, left hand G and D. Right hand's going to play D, G, B, D. And then come up and play this single G note. One more time. Believe. In. Love. Now for the live version, the right hand is going to do the same exact thing. So starting off with the C, D, and G, then the A, C, and D. Last chord though is going to be G, B, and D. Left hand instead is going to do octaves, so it's going to be C octaves, A octaves, and then G. And obviously just play it back and forth between both hands. I'm going to play a little bit softer and quieter so I don't clip the audio. It would just sound like this. as the live version of the ending. All right, so that is Up and Up for you. I hope it wasn't too complicated. This is one of the tougher songs that I've done, that I've had to learn and I've taught, especially that solo part. So I just recommend, once again, practicing that solo just nice and slow, right hand alone, until you kind of get that down. Add the left hand in, and then from there you just kind of start picking up the pace. That's it for this lesson, though. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. Be sure to keep an eye out here on YouTube for my community posts. You can also follow me on Twitter at ColdplayKB if you want to make requests to stay up to date with anything Coldplay related. As always, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video.